What if I'm having trouble finding joy after giving birth?
I think finding joy in moments where we are so overwhelmed with what is happening around us can be extremely challenging. For me, I found no joy in the first few months, except when I looked at my son's face and was like, wow, I created this human being. Look at this tiny baby. How did he fit in my body? And how did that even come to be? There were a lot of moments that I cried a lot. I was in postpartum depression, anxiety, and rage. Like, I did not find joy in a lot of those moments. I found more joy in the moments where my husband came home from work and I didn't have to be alone with the baby anymore. I found joy in the moments where my animals were wanting to be with us, cuddled up in the bed and wouldn't leave me alone. I was like, get away, but this is really freaking cute also. The shift in my mind really didn't come until I started to understand what was happening in my body and why I was in such an uncomfortable place emotionally and hormonally. I think we can keep hope and faith that there will be joy for us in these moments if we can lighten our load a little bit, if we can shift our mind in saying that we're not in this alone, even though I feel so alone. There are others out there that feel this way. This is common. I can find a group of other moms that might feel this way and talk this out and ask them, where are they finding, the fun pieces of things in motherhood? Is it that you just have to take what you've just seen in, bathing your child and having a moment there of just being in that moment instead of it feeling like a chore? So that shift there, is it shifting that you are feeding your child to nourish their body and have them grow in whatever way you're able to, that becomes a moment that you two get to bond instead of feeling like a chore that you have to keep them alive? Is there joy in that moment then by shifting that mindset? Is there joy in going outside because you have to get out of your house to go somewhere and just sitting in the sun, but it not feeling so heavy that you're stuck where you are, and that you get to just smile in the sun and feel the warmth from someplace else, while holding your baby and see the look on their face in the sunshine? I know that was a very beautiful moment for my son and I when we would go sit outside and just look at things. So I think that mindset, that shift in our mind and thinking of where things might feel so heavy and overwhelming for us, is there a different way that we can see it? Not change our thoughts, but can we see it through a different lens? And is there something that seems just a little bit brighter versus so dark and heavy for us?